It's a case that has plagued the Barling Police Department for more than 30 years. The body of a man found floating in the Arkansas River near Lock and Dam 13 in 1993 has still not been identified. And now a partnership with a Houston-based laboratory will hopefully change all that. It was August 1st, 1993, when workers at the Lock and Dam found the body floating nearby.
The body was discovered floating up next to the Lock and Dam itself. We recovered the body.
That was then Sebastian County Sheriff Gary Grimes the night the body was found. Since then, a number of law enforcement agencies have done all they can to try to identify the man, all without success. Well, now the Barling Police Department is asking Moxie Forensic Labs out of Houston to help. Co-founder Katie Thomas says her nonprofit can take DNA samples and use them in a very unique way.
We partner with multiple labs across the United States, and we will assist them in getting a SNP profile, which allows for genealogy to be conducted. For a SNP profile, you can get matches from, fifth, sixth, seventh cousins further removed and still identify our individual.
In other words, Thomas says they go well beyond close relatives to try to find a match.
We are able to get the DNA matches of our unidentified person in the databases that we are allowed to use, and then we build out family trees for each DNA match to help identify the person.
She says it really doesn't matter that this case is 33 years old.
1993, that is a very doable case. And fortunately, in this case, his sample is wonderful.
Since Moxie is a nonprofit, in order to do this work, they need to raise more than $4,600.
Which is all of the costs of the identification. That's the lab work, that's the database upload costs for databases that we can use, that's the genealogy fees.
And at the end of the day, the mission is to get the person identified.
We are very hopeful here that we'll be able to provide the answer to the agency and the family.
Moxie and the Barling Police Department right now in the middle of raising that $4,600 to pay for the lab work.